How's it going, geeks? Welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. Last time, we ended up having to fight Samira Yoshizawa in an attempt to save her. But not only that, we had to fight her persona too. It was really freaky. But we weren't doing it alone. Turns out our talks with everyone managed to break them out of their reality. Which, of course, costed Mona his human body. Okumura's back to being dead, and same with Makoto's father, and Wakaba. It's not the most positive of outcomes, but we have our team back. Our friends back. And now, well, we decided we're going to be holding a meeting to discuss our actions. So, let's get some rest. Make everyone happy, huh? But even so... Anyway, let's think about it tomorrow. Night. Ugh, what the...
It's been quite some time.
Lavenza?
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
Oh man, I'm back in the prison clothes.
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now, within this place, is proof enough.
I'm actually really glad to see your face. You too, Igor. You and your pencil nose. Huh?
It seems the time has come.
Wait, what do you mean?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take.
Are you saying that because our will is not exactly the strongest right now, you can't help us?
If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
It was nuts, Mona.
Lady Lavenza told you that?
Yep, all of it.
You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Alright, sounds good. Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning to yourself, Samira.
I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that.
Yeah, you were under a lot of stress and pressure. I understand it. I really hope I didn't hurt you too bad.
More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine. But mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
You okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Alright. It do be the afternoon, even in a different reality. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. I have something to tell you all, actually. Oh, really? Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool. I'll be waiting out for all of you.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza. And cook up our plans for here on out, too. Yeah, we need to be ready. And that's the gist of it.
We have to choose our own path. Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We could accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire. But that desire is just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
It's completely past the border of what we've done so far.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Damn, dude.
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in.
To think we'd actually hear that coming out of Ryuji's mouth. You think he's still in the other reality?
That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Yep, Reno.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Yep. We gotta get back in that palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Oh, hold on. Gotta take this. Hello?
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Lavenza?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Are you kidding me? Please do!
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
Keep it going, Lavenza. You cracked me up.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
You want us to meet up?
Yes. Of course, your friends are also invited. As for the location, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Okay then.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Oh yeah, I forgot about dealing with the asshat.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too.
Wow. Seems you're looking to put past some hardships there, Haru.
Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
He was already dead once. We can make him dead again.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
You guys get home safe. Well, it sounds like we're gonna be meeting Lavenza in person. So, do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea, her wandering around in that getup? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her, Ren. I'll handle it. What do you even say? Your options are kind of limited as a transfer student. Just say she's your little sister or something. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes, Ren. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at the school? It's not like she wants to just check out the place, right? I don't know why, but I think we should probably get some... Why am I in this getup? Wait a minute, hold on. I get that it's cold outside because it's the winter months and everything in game, but like, why am I wearing this jacket and scarf inside? It doesn't make any damn sense. Whatever, let's just go to sleep. Do you want to take a break for today? I want to think on it a bit more. Alright, you think, I'll sleep. Night. Hey. What's up? Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, you woke me up. What's going on?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into Mementos to erase it. Before we dealt with Shido.
Hey.
Remember how I said I'd finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that and really believed it, it still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be human. More than once, I thought it would give me a chance with Lady Ann, but what I did was just so lame. Can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. Hey, I can understand why though. Like, actually. You wanted to be human so bad. To be honest, you were pretty damn hot, dude.
Wait.
Quit being so nice to me. If you try excusing something this big, I'd be more disappointed than anything. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. Dude, you're super cool. Quit buttering me up. You don't have to tell me twice, though. I'm gonna be super cool from here on out.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm gonna make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm gonna be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down, I thought you could figure everything out for me. But that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. Oh! Oh! Here it is! Third Awakening! Zoro and Mercurius. What the hell do you two become? Whoa! Zoro, what happened to you? I've discovered my original power.
All right.
Diego? What the hell?
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki as just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. We're gonna do our best.
Right.
Right. Sorry again for all the hassle. You and I are gonna be even greater partners now.
Let's turn
Well,
it tonight.
things are going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. Alright. Majestic Presence and Miracle Rush. Whoa, that's even better than Miracle Punch. Give me. What? Increases effective allies' healing skills. It makes healing skills better. Hell yeah! It do be the lunchtime.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch.
I
As
won't.
for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
Hey. Okay, we gotta follow it.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, there it goes. Hey, chase it down so you don't lose sight of it. Let's move. Hey, doesn't this feel sort of familiar? Yeah, oh, they're going down.
Oh.
Hey, do you see that? It went to the first floor. Down we go, I guess. This is weird, being able to play during lunch. What on earth? Where on earth is it trying to go? Come on, we gotta follow it for now. I have no idea what the hell is going on. It's going here?
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on here? It's just like what happened in my dream. It even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office, quickly. Wow, I really started frickin' stuttering there. Let's enter the nurse's office and figure out what the hell's going on.
Lady Lavenza.
Oh my god!
Hello. Thank you for coming.
More like thank you for coming.
I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do, it has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Alright.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I see.
So essentially what you're saying is you can't take physical form anywhere else in this reality except here. Because in here is where all of the exhaustion of a normal life comes out. So in other words, there would be no reason to change this part.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
She just fell asleep and then vanished.
I guess we should get everyone in here.
They're never gonna believe this. I know it's weird, but
Infiltration success.
I'll tell you guys in a second.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
What the hell are you? Oh, wait a minute. You two are wearing the same. What's going on?
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
As long as you keep yourself in line.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
Understand that, Carrot Top.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived.
Well, hello there, sleepyhead.
Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Care to fill us in now, Lavenza?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
Weird.
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
Mementos?
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
But how the hell did it come back?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav in Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Oh, great. Well, Yusuke, you ended up frickin' jinxing us, didn't you?
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
Dear God!
That's impossible.
An adult? With a persona?
There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
That's the part I was confused about. Yeah.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization. Although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
That means it's gotta be a pretty powerful one.
So his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself,
Don't even.
we still need to determine how he used that power on mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
Huh?
What?
Are you saying that man became a god?
The god of control.
Oh, crap! Yaldabelt strikes again!
Indeed, the being in mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
They're letting... Oh, God. We're dealing with another Yaldabelt situation. Damn it!
No. The Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
The masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves. Not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this. Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
Oh my God. We were the ones that wished for it!
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
We created another god of control!
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but... Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your tractorings will still do you some good in the end. Thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
God effing damn! We created him!
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man.
We've been puppeted since the start!
However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
Damn it, why?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
This man has to be stopped.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the god of control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone.
So it's still trying to break itself apart. I see.
That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
So, if we fail this, then our reality is doomed.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control.
It would make our personas useless. It would make us useless.
To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
Huh?
We only have a month.
That's not enough prep time!
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
The bastard was trying to make it so that we would wait, without knowing the consequences.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
I wouldn't expect any other thing, Inari.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
Oh, yeah. You mean the nav.
Right?
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either.
So as long as he allows us to exist, we're able to stop him.
However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maybe he still thinks we can be saved.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit. Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that.
Yeah, not only that, but it would all be fake. Even if the reality is real, the events wouldn't be.
Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah?
Alright.
And you? Sound good? You're willing to ask me as well.
Oh, he's got that demonic smirk.
Duh, dude. The fan thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote. Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway. Then that settles that.
We have a sadistic bastard on our side, but at least he's ours.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well. Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
I'll make the right choices, Lorenza. I promise. See ya. Don't think I didn't see that.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
What are you doing here, Sumire?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Alright.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee.
It's the least I could do.
It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today.
Don't think I didn't see that little piece of red hair.
And, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
You mean about the actualization stuff?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still plan on running?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this. But now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
Well, it's not my decision to make, unfortunately. This is something you have to decide for yourself, Sumire. You, and only you, can make this decision. I can't force you to do anything.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai. But you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
It's good to see you smile. Well,
Let's reform society.
tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're gonna take back the world. The real world. Oh, what's he got here? Rewriting reality. I would have never thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god moding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? This shit makes Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good! Speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi-kun? I guess we could let him back in the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be quickest. Alright, let's put him in. Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. 1 month to go, huh? We better come up with a plan. That time's gonna go by fast. The Thieves' Den has been updated. What the hell has it been updated with? I guess I'll be finding that out. Probably tomorrow. I am going on a week-long hiatus. So, yeah, no videos next week. So, I leave you with this. Next time on Persona 5 Royale, we infiltrate Maruki's palace. We're not about to let this bastard mess with reality. Not on our watch. See you guys then.